Hello all and welcome to Wow Crochet Designs. My name is Mary and I'm coming to you with a weekly live. A little bit quiet this morning, a little bit subdued. I don't know why, but let's make a lot of noise. Let's wake up everyone. Let's wake up the world. All right, so we have had another busy week here at Wow Crochet Designs. Now you don't see a lot of stuff. I'm really talking very fast, and I'll slow it down. You don't get to see a lot of stuff that I do in the background, but I've had a very busy week and I'll talk about that next week. But in the meantime, I just wanted to say thank you everyone for joining us this week and saying hello to Jody, and I'm saying hello to Karen, and Auntie T is in the house, and the lovely Kiki. Good morning, everyone. I hope everything's clearing up there, Kiki. Juanita with the beautiful name. Hello, lovely to have you here. And I just wanted to let everyone know that we missed out on doing the St. Patrick's Day stubby holder, not because we missed out. I got it all worked out, did it, and I just ran out of time to upload it. Well, no, I ran out of time editing it. I just, oh no, one of those things. But there you go. There's our gorgeous stubby holder. Now let's go back. Excuse me. Give me one moment. I'm choking on nothing. Nothing. There's nothing here. I'm choking. Cheers, everyone. Oh, don't ask me what that was all about. I do apologize, guys. A little bit of dust in the air. I don't know. Okay, Melanie. Hello, Melanie P. Hello. Karen B. Hello, Jody. We said hello, Jody. Hello, Marty. Hello, Marty. Hello, beautiful green butterfly. I've got your message. I will get back to you soon. Sorry, I do apologize. Hello, Raylene. Hello, lovely Liz. Thank you, Jody. Hello, Elaine. Oh, Gina's already done a super chat. Hello, Gina, and thank you so much for your super chat. We're going to put that down on the Bendigo Australian Sheep and Wool Show Fund. Thank you so much, Gina. It looks more like Leprechaun's hat. It kind of is a hat. I didn't make it that big. Middle Earthian, I have to have a chat with you in a moment. Hello, Carrot Top. She's watching. And Green Butterfly says hello to Auntie T. And let's just do away with that one there. All right. So, okay. What I've been doing. Oh, I had a bit of an error there. Let's try that again. Let's go like that. Oh, that didn't work. Let's try that. There we go. Hello, Cherry or Sherry. Cherry or Sherry. Cherry, Sherry. Hello, Sherry. I'm not sure. Is it Sherry or Cherry? Help me out here. Cherry. All right. So we are going to do this particular guy on Monday. So the inside, no ends. You're wondering, how on earth did I do that? We did do the carrying of yarn in the video, but yours truly actually doesn't carry completely. Like a lot of people, let me get a close up. A lot of people carry the green behind the yellow. Don't do that. A lot of people carry the black behind. I don't do that either. I literally do cut there and cross. It's hard to explain, but you'll see it. It's very much like graph ganning, which is why I don't like to do it. Shh, don't tell anyone. I'm not a keen lover of graph ganning. I'm not really. But there you go. Now, it might be a little bit wider on one side because that won't happen to you, but it'll happen to me because yours truly added an extra stitch here. But that won't happen to you because I say, right, head off on your own, make sure you've got 48 stitches. Well, I ended up with 49. And I started deleting a little bit and it made a big mess, and I didn't want to go back because I've already weaved in the ends as yet. So I kind of reduced a stitch, which made a little bit of a bubble right there. But don't do that, guys. Focus on what I say on the actual. You like that? I could just pretend like it doesn't exist, but you can see it right there. You see a little bubble? Oh, right there. There he is. Oh, hello, naughty bubble. So there you go. Just be wary to count your stitches in every round. I got lazy and didn't count. As you do. So there you go. Oh, I'm missing all the chat. Hello, lovely Angela. Hello. A cherry bomb. Oh, okay, cherry. That's cute. Hello, lovely Franca. Thank you, Middle Earthian. Says very cute. How is everybody's temperature blanket going? Thank you, Juanita. Okay, everyone's saying hello to everyone. It's great. Graphics scare me. I'll talk about that in a minute, Sherry. Stay safe as always. Yes, green butterfly. Yes, yes, yes. There's a lot I'm nervous about doing, being new to crochet. Well, we'll talk about that in a minute. I need to know. Comment, says Franca. All right, here we go. This is not for newbies. I know it looks small, but it's not. The grafganning look itself does take a while, and there's a knack to it, really. I personally still haven't learnt it properly. I don't like doing that grafgans, and I say I haven't learnt it properly, but everybody says they like my grafgans, but I'm not a big grafgan. Oh, don't ask me to do one again. I don't know why I did it this time. There is a way where you can actually do the 2 rows of black and then just make a square yellow and pop it on there and make a little square black and pop it. So it's more like a 3D look, if you will. And that's what newbies can do. I didn't suggest that in the video, but newbies can actually do that instead of doing this. And I gave it a bottom bit so that when it's sitting on the table, it kind of sits better with that little bit sticking down. And kind of sits better when there's a stubby in there. Well, I don't have a stubby on me. It's 10 o'clock in the morning here, guys. Relax. I don't have a stubby on me, but there you go. I thought, let's try that on Friday, and I recorded it, but ran out of time editing. I got really tired Friday and fell asleep, as you do. So I will be editing it over the weekend, and you will get your stubby holder on Monday. Now, on the actual top part here, I use the thing called the crab stitch or the reverse single crochet stitch. If you don't want to use that, you can actually use just a single crochet. But I like the look that it does give. So just, you know, heads up there. Okay, but you don't need to do that. What? We were all new to crochet once, Middle Earthian. Let's get rid of that message. People sending me messages while I'm on live. To crochet once, Middle Earthian, so just give things a go and practice. I say take a risk. I've literally thrown things across the room by taking risks and trying something new, but I say take the risk. You have nothing to lose. If you've got some scrap yarn, play with scrap yarn for a while. What is a stubby? Jody, I'll talk about that in a minute. I thought that was a worldwide name, but that's okay. I'll talk about that in a minute. Thank you, Marty. It is a beer. Well, it doesn't have to be a beer. Like, it can be like a cruiser or some sort of mixed drink in a bottle that comes in a bottle ready made. It can be. Thanks for the vote of confidence, Marty. He's wonderful, our Marty. He really is. Hello, Crystal. Hello, lovely Crystal. So, yes, it is a beer. And you pop your beer in there, or you pop your bottle of drink. I actually popped in the actual tutorial. I popped my water bottle in there. So you can use it for your own water bottle. If you have a water bottle, it's a little small for a water bottle. You really need to have it a lot taller. And in fact, that's going to be one of our stash busting projects this month coming. We will be doing a little water bottle holder that you can hold over your shoulders. And, you know, it's cute. It's cute. You can pop it on your bike if you, I don't know, ride bikes. I don't know. I don't do that. Not that I, you know, don't exercise. What? So yeah, you can use that for anything, but this, I just thought, let's try my water bottle. It was a little bit wide for my water bottle. I've got a skinny, one of those skinny 600 ml ones, and I did pop a 750 ml bottle in there as well. Can you hear scratching? Because if you can hear scratching, that's my cat. She's hilarious. And she's not even in the house, she's outside. Okay, just to confuse everyone, Stubby beer, Stubby's short for rugby shorts. Oh, that's funny, Kiki. You're hilarious. So there you go. So that is coming up on Monday. Get excited. Now let's just talk quickly. I'm not rushing. I just, you know, I'm on conversation, that's all. How we went this week. This week we did part 2 of our Granny Square Shrug, which you have already seen. It was standing here. It does get a bit overcrowded, so I occasionally like to get rid of the stand. Sometimes I just sit here and work. I do a lot of pattern writing here, have my little laptop over there. Sometimes I just sit here and work. But that happened on Friday. And then I started recording. Don't you love it? Then I started recording the stubby holder Friday afternoon. I wonder why I didn't get it finished in time. But there you go. Anyway, so part 2 of the Granny Square Shrug was complete. Oh, it's out of our way now. I think I'm all up to date with all the deleted videos. And I had business day on Tuesday. Oh, Crystal has done a super chat. Thank you so much, Crystal. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. It all goes to good use. And I do have a little fun tap. I'm going to have a little stand here. And I'm going to put it's a little fund I'm doing for the Australian Sheep and Wool Show. And half of whatever I receive on YouTube, I'm going to use to purchase some gear at the Australian Sheep and Wool Show in July. So I should end up with heaps. So thank you very much, Crystal. Oh, Julie, you did come in. I'm listening in the background for a while. I was about to say, I wasn't even going to mention your name, but I was going to say there's a lovely lady who's listening in the background because she has some family commitments. And I said, you know what? Family first. It's always been my motto on this channel. It's always been family first and everything else later, because that's just the way it goes. That's my motto. And I should stick to it sometimes, yeah? So thank you so much, Crystal. Thank you for your super chat. And I will have a little, I'm going to do it. I'm going to set a little something up here. And I'm just going to, I don't know, maybe I'll buy something or maybe I'll just create it. I don't know. I'll do something. I'll just set something up for here and say, this is how much we're up to at the moment. Yeah, we'll do that. All right, let's do it. We'll do it now. See ya. I'm so naughty. So St. Patrick's Day project will be coming up this Monday. Oh, I got the wrong page. Oh, wake up, Mary. Part 2 of the Granny Square Shrug we did Monday. Business Day Tuesday. I'll talk about that next week. It's got something to do with next week. Wednesday we had our live. Thursday we had what? First Thursday. I've got, what's First Thursday mean? Hello. Oh, wake up, Mary. First Thursday of the month, including the temperature blanket update. It wasn't a big update. I just sort of said, right, here's the next 2-3 squares. Head off on your own. See you later. And in fact, I didn't even say that. I just went straight into the credits. I think from memory. So there you go. And on Friday, we were supposed to upload the stubby holder, but you'll truly run out of time. The best part is it'll go up very early on Monday, so it won't be like a midnight thing here in Melbourne. The first Thursday didn't go up till about 3 in the morning, I think 2 in the morning. The editing was phenomenal, the amount of mistakes I make. But you know what? I don't make those mistakes when I'm crocheting in the tutorials. Sometimes I'll make the odd slip up in that. That's why you don't see a lot of bloopers from the tutorials. But in that video, I'll say things like, I'll say a whole subject, then I'll skip and go to the next item, and then the next, and then I'll redo that subject in the assumption that I hadn't done it. So I got it twice in the video. So I said, why have I done it twice? So I cut it out and delete it. And I think parts of it I just left in the end. I thought, forget it. This is way too difficult to change. So I didn't change it. But there you go. That went up on Thursday. You got to see what was going on in February and where we were up to, and we actually caught up with all our leftover projects since last year. It took all of January and some of February to catch up. Crocheting all day and my body hurts. Oh, Franca, I know. Don't you hate it? You're sitting there and you're crocheting, and sometimes I've got a habit of crocheting like this while I'm reading the book, and then instead of sitting back, I'll just stay like that. So I wake up and I think, ow, 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 ow. I wake up like half an hour later because I'm sitting like this. I'm half asleep thinking that I'm sitting back, but I'm not. Anyway, so I know what you mean. I can do some weird positions. I should do my, I'm not going to say anything. I don't want to give away anything. There is a couple of funny videos coming up over the next few months. Get ready for them, because one of them's you're going to think, what was she thinking doing that? Well, I did it. But anyway, let's forget that. Let's talk about next week. Plus college work. Yeah, you're doing lots of work, Angela. Well done, you. All right. Now, next week on Monday, you're getting the St. Patrick's Day project, Middle Earthian. I was going to crochet today. Finished something yesterday before work, then worked on a blanket in the evening. So today I took a break. No problems doing that. Take a break. I do the same, Mary. It's terrible, isn't it, Frank? We're kind of all scrunched up, and then you think, ow, 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 nothing's working. Oh, the hip's out of place, the knee's out of place, the shoulder, and you haven't even moved for 2 hours, 3 hours. On Thursday, we are starting our very first stash busting project, something small, and it is exactly, you know what I'm going to tell you? That's the yarn we'll be using, all right? I may pop in a yellow or an orange. I haven't decided yet. This is the yarn. Oh, you can even see what it's for. This is the yarn that's from our, it actually says YT, Poncho and Beanie. That means it's the project that I made on YouTube, and the only project I made on YouTube that was a matching poncho and beanie was the Rustam and Vibrations poncho and the Redemption beanie. I'm going to pop a link to both those projects in the description box down below of this live after the live if you're interested. That was made entirely in cotton using an 8-ply, a DK weight, or a number 3 overseas cotton. So we're using the leftover cotton from there. What is that little thing in there? Look at that. A little thing in there. Oh, it's a lid. It's a lid. To what? Oh, I know what it is. It's a lid to, you know, when you buy, you might have seen them, you know, when you buy the darning weaving needles, and they come in a little tiny container like this, about 3 or 4 of them, and that lid goes on. That's what that lid's for. Where the case is, I don't know. But we're going to be using the leftover yarn from the Redemption beanie and the Rustam and Vibrations poncho. Now, we did that, I don't know, 2 years ago, 1.5 years maybe. I can't even remember when we did it. But this yarn has to go because it's been lying around in a tub since then. And in fact, the yarn you see here, that is that green there. I used that, some of that for that project. The actual black and the yellow is leftover blacks that I have, leftover colors that I had in my stash. But I'm not sure if they're Bendigo. I know they're 8-ply because I always write on the bags 8-ply. But for some reason, I don't remember writing Bendigo, and it felt a little bit coarse. Bendigo's got really soft yarn. And in fact, when you're doing things like stubby holders and things, maybe don't use a really soft cotton. If you've got still an 8-ply or a DK weight, but if it's a little bit more dense, I would suggest using that for this. Because look how soft it is. I even dropped the hook size to, you know, tighten it up a little bit, which was murder on my hands. But there you go. So you may have to drop your hook size as well, depending on your actual cotton. But you know what? Just try it. Have a little bottle available when you're making it and try it. Don't worry about, well, you have to worry about measurements in this case because I did 48 stitches. Okay. So, this won't work. This won't land up perfectly if you don't do 48. But if you did 46 and if you did 44 and you just adjusted your stitch count across, you could work on that. If you are new to crochet, that's going to be, it's going to test your patience a little bit. But once you get past that yellow, this part here is just the same all the way up until you get to the top. And then I suggest at the top, if you don't want to do the reverse single crochet or whatever it's called, the crab stitch, whatever you want to call it, then you can actually do a basic row of single crochets. So if I make many mistakes, is that one stubby per mistake? Kiki, I'll hold you to that. We'll all do it together, all 15,000 of us. Franco, I never remember to keep my arms and shoulders relaxed. I know Middle Earthian, a very big mistake. I do it all the time, even now, like 100 years later. But I actually, to, you know, doctor's orders, got to move around a bit more these days. So I actually do set an alarm on my phone to go off every hour. It started off as 50 minutes, but it was driving me batty. So I've got up to every hour now to get up and walk around and, I don't know, wash some dishes, put a load of clothes in the washing machine, or do a little bit of this, that. I don't know. But I've been doing that over the past 2 weeks. It's been annoying. But you know what? We have to move. You cannot be stuck. You cannot be stuck in that position the whole time. It will really hurt you. Mary, hello, Mary. Lovely to have you here. We've got another Mary in the house. If that was the case, I'd be making mistakes all the time. Marty, you're hilarious. So hello, Mary Beth. Tanner. Is it Mary Beth Tanner? Lovely to have you here. Not sure if you're new. You sound new. Don't know if I remember the name. I usually remember if a Mary gets on. There's usually another Mary that's been on in the past. I haven't seen her recently. You must be a new Mary. Yay, welcome. If you're not new, I apologize. Sometimes I miss names. You are new. Hello, Mary. Welcome, welcome. We have a lot of fun on our lives. A little bit naughty. Yes, a little bit naughty. But we're good naughties. We don't want to hurt anyone much. I have tendonitis. I don't know how to pronounce that. I think it's how it's pronounced. In one wrist, yes, from doing my other craft that. Yeah, you just reminded me of something I forgot to bring in. Crochet does count as exercise. Well, at least on my smartwatch, you're not supposed to use. You're not supposed to crochet while you're wearing it. I used to wear a Fitbit, and I would just crochet. I was sitting down the whole day, and then I looked at my wrist. 15,000 steps later, I went, "What? I haven't even moved all day." So don't wear your Fitbits or your smartwatches while you're crocheting. You're supposed to take it off. Marty, you just want to pretend you did all those exercises, right? Don't you love it? So welcome, Mary, welcome. We do have a lot of fun on the channel. We relax a little bit here. Sometimes Marty, he'll crack a Father's Day. Was it not Father's Day? What am I saying? A dad joke. I don't even know why I said Father's Day. He'll crack a few dad jokes, and occasionally someone else does a dad joke, and then, you know, we all end up in the corner. That's the corner. It's the naughty corner when people get really naughty. I think once I put everybody in the corner once. Do we remember that? Everybody in a corner. Remember that? And sometimes I put myself in the corner when I'm naughty because, hey, I'm always good. Oh, notice that little giggle. We have a lot of fun. Yes. Mardi Gras tonight might be making many mistakes before I even start. Love watching Mardi Gras. Love it. Middle Earthian is such a nightmare. I try to remember and just end up hunched. I know, Franco, it's terrible, isn't it? Middle Earthian, I was going to talk to you because we mentioned that I was going to do a shout out, and I actually forgot to do it on my first Thursday. But you know what? I have first Thursdays every month. But in 2 weeks' time, I'm doing another video vlog that I said I wouldn't, but I'm going to, because I'm going to be popping in more information on our temperature blanket. I didn't put as much information as I wanted in there, so I'm going to be doing an update on the blanket and then giving everyone tips on how to stay, I don't know, on track, if you will. How to stay on track, how to stay motivated, maybe, if that's a word you can use. So I'll be doing another vlog, not this Thursday, but probably in 2 Thursdays' time, the second Thursday. And then I'll pop your shout out for your channel as well with that. Okay, poor guy's always in the corner. What did he do wrong? Where is he? There he is. I can't see it because the chat comes up the side there. Oh, look at my hand right in front of the camera lens. The chat is right there, so I miss Guy. I should put Guy in that corner. The only reason I don't is because that stuff doesn't stand over there. It slips down all over the place. Yeah, Guy. If you don't know who Guy is, that's Guy right there. For those of you joining us new, Guy is, he's the only amigurumi kind of item that I made on the channel. And in actual fact, I tell a lie because I did not actually make him properly. My daughter did the actual head. I did that hair. Can't you tell it's me? You can see it's my touch. It's such a mess. She did the head for me, and we actually did the project together. So she did the head, and then I did the dress, if you will, or, you know, the gown part. And then we put it together. It was a mother-daughter project here on YouTube. So we did that together. So that was pretty good. However, I think poor Guy, he does get a raw end of the deal there in the corner. There you go. Oh, I'm missing all the chat again. She just doesn't stop talking, does she, guys? I want to finish this hexagon cardigan. It's driving me up the wall. Well, you get to wear it once it's done too, Franca. We had more storms. Oh, we had terrible night last night here in our area. Bucketed down. I was up since 3 this morning. I have been up since 3 this morning because of the rains. It was just it was heavy, really heavy. Made a lot of noise, lots of thunderstorms and lightnings and all sorts of weird things. Need motivation to do the temperature blanket. I know what, you know what, I'll get on and do like a stand on my head kind of thing. That might motivate you. Well, I can't do that. Good morning, Kaz. Lovely to have you here. Oh, here she goes, Angela. Get in the corner. Manitoba is expecting another big storm. Manitoba, is that how you say it? At the end of the month, we always get a storm for the winter fair. I made a point to crochet a block every day for the temperature blanket. This is one of the tips that I'm going to be using. Noni, yes, or Nor, whatever you like to be called. The first Transwoman Crochet doll. Oh, really? Yes. Yes, Franca, maybe. She didn't know what she was, or what he was. We all need motivation for the temperature blanket. Don't want anyone to get cold feet. Marty, get in the corner. Oh, thanks, Marty. I like that one. That's how you say it. Oh, good. I'm glad. Okay, so with the temperature blanket, to keep motivated, the best thing to do, and I know I do this all the time, I sit in front of the little box. It's called a TV or a television. I call it a box. Call it the idiot box. Oh, I use it to put me to sleep at night, and it helps me sleep. They say not to do it, but I love it. One of my favorite movies. I get 5 minutes in and I'm out like a light. It's better to do a square every day in front of the TV. Just do one. And actually, to be honest with you, what I did this week which was very interesting. Late at night, I just couldn't be bothered touching my other projects. I don't want to know about them, which is why I'm behind. So I picked up colors that are autumn colors, or in your case, overseas, fall. But for us, it's autumn right now. So I figure let's pick up the autumn colors and have a play with those. So when that temperature comes up, because it's likely to come up in our autumn, right? I'll have a few squares already. So it you know what, you can get up to date, but that can also get you into trouble, especially when you're 10 months down the track. You think, oh, I've still got this really 38-degree in Melbourne, that is Melbourne's weather temperature thing, and it's never going to be that hot now. So it can work against you as well. But if you know your autumn weather, if you know your weather, if you know your local weather, you can do a couple of little squares in advance. So once that month comes up and then you've got like 10, 13 degrees, you've already got them ready. Degrees? Can I say that word? 10, 13 degrees squares. You've already got them ready. Okay. So you can do that as well. Lots of little tips I'll give you in that next time, that next tutorial. Okay. Okay. I have written a whole month, writing out all of February month, putting the name of the song. Yes. Well done, Angela. I see a lot green yarn, triple M. I'm not sure what triple M means. And the kitty cat. Oh, Gina, get in the corner. Oh, don't you love it, Gina? You're in the corner. Hey, Gina, I don't think you've ever been in the corner. I try to watch one episode of one show every night, lol, or 3. I'm not really into shows. I used to be a lot of the older shows, the good ones. Now all the modern shows just bore me. They're boring for me. How terrible am I? Okay. Our weather has been fluctuating all the time. Gina's in the corner. No talking and no touching the yarn, Gina. All right. So if you're joining us new today, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe and click all to get all our tutorials, because a lot is coming. I say that all the time, but the reality is a lot is coming up. There was something I was supposed to mention in First Thursday. I'm going to hold it out till April, because this way I've got more information for you then. I won't have all the information this month anyway. Welcome, Gina, to the Naughty Corner. Oh, hello, there's a new name I haven't seen. Hello, Diane. Hello. Have you been on the chat before? I haven't seen you here. Oh, you might have, and I might have forgot. My brain doesn't work. Switches off occasionally. And you drink them, Kiki. Oh, well, making all the Kiki makes all the cocktails and she gets to drink them all. We never get to see them. We never get any, do we, Marty? It's so unfair. It's so unfair. Bernadette. Hello, Bernadette. I think you're not new. I think I've seen you before, but welcome if you are. And I'm not meant to, says Kiki. I know, aren't we all not meant to? Touches all the art. Gina. At this rate, you'll be stuck in the corner for a month. You need Tim Tam. I do. I need a Tim Tam. I'm not allowed to have them. Doctor's orders. I'm new and I love your channel. Very inspirational. Look, Diane, thank you so much. Is it Diane? Am I saying it right? It's Diana? No, it's Diane. Thank you so much for that. And I thank you for joining us on our lives. And we have a lot of fun here. And just, you know, heads up, we can get a little naughty, but it's all good naughty. I know I always say it's all good naughty, but really, you know, it's not. New from the US. Hey, welcome to Melbourne, Australia. Bernadette. Tiny has a Tim Tam for you right there. If you're not sure who Tiny is, that's that little guy right there. The lovely Kiki made him for me. Shall I get him down, Kiki? Let's get him down. I reckon we get him down. Here's the little coffee cup. How cute is that? Yeah. And for those of you who are from another country and you don't know what our Tim Tams are, oh my gosh, you've got to have them. They are our chocolate biscuits, chocolate biscuits. And I like to do the Tim Tam slam, and I wish I had them here to do, but I have done them on the channel before, where you dip your little Tim Tam, you bite one corner of the Tim Tam, and you bite one corner and you bite the corner on the diagonal side, and you pop this in your coffee or your tea, and you just, you know, drink your tea or your coffee through the Tim Tam. What? And isn't he gorgeous? He looks gorgeous. Now, I didn't make him. I won't make him because I'm not into amigurumi. But the lovely Kiki here made him, and I love him. Look at this. I love him. Yes, and when you sit him down, he actually looks like he's drinking his coffee or tea through the Tim Tam. I love it. Kiki's you need to patent it, I'm telling you. It's so original. I've not seen it before, Kiki. So you need to actually get that out there. I'm telling you. You could make a fortune selling him. And actually, he's a mouse because the theory behind the mouse is that I don't eat all the Tim Tams here. The mouse does. Of course, we have no mouse. Well, that's what I'm telling you. We have no mouse, but there's a mouse who eats all the Tim Tams. She's a very bad mouse, and I see her in the mirror sometimes. A really bad mouse. A naughty, naughty mouse. Gina. Gina. Gina passed me the purple red. Oh, Franca, get in the corner. Yummy chocolate biscuits. I know, Middle Earthian. Oh, they're the best. I love them. So adorable. Thank you, Diane. That is, again, it's the lovely Kiki's gift to me for my birthday, which was like, you know, a month ago, but I celebrated all year. I don't know why I said that. There you go. It's just for fun. Took me forever, and I don't remember all the changes I had to make on him. Oh, you can do it again, Kiki. I know you can. Oh, Stanley. Well, we'll have to talk about Stanley in a minute. I tried to make a pair of scissors to go with it too, but that was way out of my knowledge. It's one of a kind. It is too, to be treasured by me. Oh, thanks, Noni. Absolutely. I can see the mouse behind you. My birthday is this month. Well, happy birthday for your birthday this month, Middle Earthian. How about that? Yes, the wonderful Stanley. If you don't know who Stanley is, he's the S word. The S word is the spider. We have a bird-eating spider in the house. I know everybody's cringing. Here's my son's spider. Was my son's spider. At this stage, he hasn't moved. He's all flat and he hasn't moved. He doesn't look good. 13 or 14 years later, he does not look good. He literally looks like we may have to send him to the heavens above. But we'll see. We're still going to give him another week of sitting there. If he doesn't move, then we'll have to spray a bit of water on him to see if he's actually gone to the heavens above already. I think he has, and so does everybody else in the family, but we haven't touched him yet. He's still sitting there. So there you go. Maybe he just needs a cuddle. I don't think so, Marty. Even if he was gone, he wouldn't get one. I remember Teresa the other day asked me if I was going to have to take him out of the cage. I don't know. It's not going to happen. I don't know how he's going to get out of that cage. I'm not touching him. Pick it up, empty it in the soil. I'm not touching him. I don't know how we're going to get him out. So he doesn't look good. No, it's we believe he's gone to the heavens. We believe that. I think he's pretending to be so he can finally be free. No, he was. Look, I did say usually he's very active in January, the month of January, and I'll tell you why. It's super duper hot where he sits in January. The sun beams right down on him and they love it. The spiders love it. So long as they've got plenty of water, which he has. So he does come out and he does a little bit of acrobat every year. We call it acrobats every year around January. So we expect him to be out. But funnily enough, he looked like he was trying to dig everywhere. Like he had little holes everywhere. He was trying to dig. We kind of put it to the fact that he was trying to find a place to run away and die. I don't know. But he was doing that over and over again, and he couldn't get happy. He wouldn't go inside his little house. He would always stay out, and he never stays out. He usually sees us and runs into his house. So we knew something was wrong, and we were waiting for something else. We were waiting for him to shed, because they shed their skin a lot. So we were waiting for him to shed, and he never did shed. So we don't know what's happening there. We still don't know. We're going to give him another week. Yeah, we're going to give him another week. Very sad, but sad in an odd way, because I've never really been a grand lover of him. You like that? But I don't dislike him. Like I don't hate him. Does that make any sense? But I've never really been a grand lover of spiders. I don't like them. Nice, big, fat, juicy one. He was horrible. If you haven't seen him and you want to see him, I've popped a link. Not yet. I will pop a link in the description box down below of last Halloween. And he was right towards the end. It was like the last, 8 seconds in that video there. And I do put a little disclaimer saying, oh, by the way, in a few 8 seconds time, I say 10 seconds, I think, you will see Stanley. So just beware, if you don't like spiders, don't watch the last 8 seconds of that video. But I will pop a link of that video in the description box down below and you can check him out. And I did see a little sentence there that says, Andrew can get another one. Franca, I don't even think so. Plus, I want that space for my yarn. Ulterior motive. So Andrew's not getting any more spiders. I already told him that if Stanley outlives being here and Andrew leaves, and if you didn't know who Andrew is, Andrew's my son, by the way, guys. And Andrew leaves, I said, you're taking him with you. I'm not keeping him here. Andrew is the young fella who does all our music for our channel here at Wild Crochet Designs, and he has his own little website now, and he has his own little studio that he spent, I don't know, maybe 6 months building himself, you know. He's not the extra handyman, but he did homework and he built it himself. He helped put all my shelving up here in the room. So he's really quite the hands-on fella, and when he says he's doing something, he just does it. Nothing gets in his way. He's such a Mary. So there you go, such a Mary. So there you go. Oh, look at all the chat. I missed all the chat. Oh, I've missed a lot of the chat. Oh, never touch a spider. No, I won't. Oh, hello, Jody with a K, because we've got Jody with a K. Jody with an I, Jody K. We've got Jody with an M. Can't get it right. Jody with an E and Jody with an I. Come on, woman, you can do this. Cringe, says Frank. I know, right? is Stanley huge? He was huge. He was like that size. Yeah, he was pretty big. Hope everyone is all well. Yes, poor Stanley. Thank you, Wanda. Poor Stanley. Thank you, Angela. Andrew can get a new one. It's never going to happen. We discussed that already. Maybe what you see in the tank is his shedded skin and he's actually escaped and roaming the house. I tell you what though, Marty, we thought that as well. But the skin, when it sheds, it literally shrivels up and you can see there's no, what do you call it? I don't know what it's called. You know how at the back they've got that little ball at the back, big bump. It's like you got the head and then you've got his big bump at the back. That part there is usually not there. It's just the skin. But this actually has the bump and the bump is actually deflated. So it's not the skin. It's actually, we think it's him. But we'd rather not be him, but it is by the looks of it. That's so cool that he does that for you. He's on the go, Andrew. He's pretty cool. He's a good lad, wonderful son you've got. Yeah, not always so kiki. It's a good thing he doesn't watch my lives. Andrew is very talented. He's very talented and he's very musically inclined and he's finally going places. When I say going places, you know, he's got his studio up and running and when I say studio, people can actually go there to record. It's only a small studio. It's a one-room equipment kind of thing. And it's a small room. You don't sit down and have coffees and teas. You literally just stand in that room, you sing into the microphone, and that's what you do. And then he holds on to all that singing, all the takes that you've done, and he puts them all into place and makes them sound fabulosa. And if you didn't know this, 2020's Halloween tutorial, I'm sorry, it wasn't a tutorial. It was just a funny video around crochet related items. The music that was in that video he did, but the laughing you hear in the background was my laugh that he popped in the video with a tinge of echoing, and it just sounded hilarious. It was just perfect music for the video that I created. I did want to do something a little different that year, but we're going to do that this year. What? Something a little bit more spooky, eh? A little bit more exciting. Something maybe not so much on a couch. The only reason I did it on the couch at time is because we were indoors then. We were all indoors all over the world in 2020. That's why I did it on the couch. I couldn't do it anywhere else. I couldn't do my video anywhere else. So I could do it in the backyard, but, you know, even that was hard. So there you go. You have an awesome son and it's wonderful. He loves what he does. I know, but you know what? I have to be honest with you. I actually do pay him for that music because when he does my music, he doesn't just say, right, here's 30 seconds. See you later. Have a nice life. He sits there and spends hours adjusting that 30 seconds, adding a little bit of something else, giving a little bit of this, a bit of a tinge of that. And, you know, all different instruments he's put in there. So he spends hours doing it. And that is hours taken away from his business that he could be doing. So I do tend to give him some cash for that. I do. And it works well. He gets paid and I get some music. And I told him I need some more music for the channel. So get excited, guys. We're going to be having some new music. Not now, though, because he's extremely busy this month. I noticed that he's just been waking up in the morning, showering, going to work, doing some recording at night, getting back really late, and going to bed. That's been his life. So he's been extremely busy in the past 2 weeks. I haven't seen him. I've seen his head walk in. Hi, head. And then the head's gone. So hello, head. I love that little head. So yeah, he's very busy and he won't be able to do anything this month, but maybe next month. It depends. I think that during winter is probably a good time for recording for him, because what people think is they can't party much and they can't go out in that industry. They love to party and go out. Well, they can, but during winter they don't get as many gigs as they would like to. And so he'll probably sit there and think, well, this is the time where everybody's going to want to come and do some recording. So he'll be pretty busy during our winter here in Melbourne, Australia. He wants to make sure his mum's channel is perfect. What a great son. Thank you, Middle Earthian. Mary, does he do the music at the start of all your tutorials? It's very good. He does all the music, Wanda. Every music you hear on the channel as of 3 years ago, I think 3 years ago now, it has been his music. All of it. The music I had before came from the editing package I had, and it was a pretty, basic music. And I thought, no, I want something more original. I want something that I like. And in actual fact, when he does the music, his room's right there. I sit with him, and he's like, I say, this is what I want. I want pianos. I want this. I want that. So the poor boy, I'm in his ear like this. So the poor boy's got mama whinging down him. But he's very good. He doesn't argue. He sits there, writes it all down, what I want. And then he goes, all right, Mum, I'm good. So I walk off and I leave him alone for days. And you can hear him changing, chopping, adding, fixing. And he does other work in between. So he can't always focus on my music. And then eventually he gets it right, says, come in, Mum, have a look. Do you want me to loop it for you? Oh, what is looping, I ask? And looping is when you get the music and it's that much music, and then you just copy it over. So you cut the ending off and you add it. So it just keeps looping, looping, looping. And right at the end, when you want to finish a video, you have that ending. So he does that. And then occasionally I've learned to loop. I'm so clever now. And I've started looping as well, which is really good. Which is really good to learn. He's a good guy. He's no treble. Marty. He's a character though. If you knew him personally, you would laugh. He's just like a little comedian. He doesn't know how funny he is. Like, he's really hilarious. Okay. All right. What we got there? Teresa says, Marty, I thought it was all about the bays. Marty, Teresa, get in the corner. They're done. They're in the corner with Gina and Franca. Don't know why I looked up the signs of dying bird eating spider. Yes, it's dead. Oh, is it really, Franca? I looked that up. I didn't find anything. What did you look up? Well, I couldn't find anything on it, but you're probably right. In actual fact, my son kind of confirmed it, but I want to wait another week because I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful. I don't even know why I'm hopeful. I'm the one who doesn't take well to him. Teresa, hi, sister, love you. Oh, Franca, that's cute. Franca loves everyone. Franca's a lover of people, lover of humans. Gina, you like the naughty corner, huh? Oh, such a shame you're so far away. I get sad when I love my subscribers. Don't you love it? I love the subscribers who are overseas as well as those here in Melbourne and Australia in general. And I can't ever get to meet them. It's really sad. I thought, oh, I really want to meet that one. I want to meet that one. I want to meet that one and that one and that one and that one. And I'll just take them all. It's so much fun. Look, we had a lot of fun. Oh, it was one time everybody was in the corner. Remember that? There was no stopping us. Everybody was naughty. Everybody was naughty that day. Do we remember that? I can't even remember. It's only been once, hasn't it, where everyone's gone in the corner? Might have been twice. I think twice. Oh dear. We do have a lot of fun, and I let my hair down a lot in the live. I don't fuss too much about getting everything right. If I mumble and jumble through the whole thing, it doesn't matter. I still mumble and jumble even in the tutorials. But I cut those out. You missed those. And you know what? This week was a very bad week for recording because I love my new neighbours. They're wonderful neighbours. But the builder who comes in and is building something in their garage has aggravated me all week. He was doing some sanding or sawing or whatever he was doing in the garage. And his garage is attached to our garage. So the noise rumbles into that garage. The garage is attached to our house, or the little unit. And the whole little unit rumbles. So I couldn't get anything done. Now, he hasn't been there yesterday afternoon and is not there today. No, he was there yesterday, but he was quiet. So maybe the hard work is done. So maybe he was asleep in the garage. He fell asleep with all the hard work. But it was very noisy here this week, and I remember saying some accidental choice words. Just a little one, maybe two. All right, I did all week say choice words, and they weren't accidents. They were real. Why don't you just go for a short walk off a bridge? I was so naughty. I was so naughty. But I was angry because this is what I do. This was where I have my job. This is where I work. And I couldn't record anything. So this one here was lucky. Was able to record this peacefully because he didn't have any sanding and sawing happening yesterday. So that was a bonus. Okay. Oh, I missed all the chat. I missed all the chat. Okay, so glad I haven't got there yet. No, Middle Earthian, you're a good girl. It's only the cheeky ones that get there. Like Cheeky Kiki. Another. Oh, see, Kiki, she's so naughty. Kiki, are you in the corner? I'm not sure. Oh, you've got a permanent VIP in the corner. Very important person in the corner. Who's that? Angela, get in the corner. Oh, that's right, you're already in the corner. I forgot you're in the corner. The first love I watched you, was that the first live I watched you were throwing everyone in the corner? Oh, the first live, throwing everyone in the corner. What the heck is this? I know, Wanda, you picked a bad day to come on our live, or a good day. We were just, everyone was out of control that day, Wanda. I couldn't help it. And if it happens again, I'll throw everyone in the corner again. You and Andrew should combine your talents and create a treble crash. Marty! I tell you what, I got you, Wanda. It took me a while too. I had to click a little bit. You know, I forget that I'm on live. I knew there was, but a but. A little Middle Earth, and there always is. Hi, I caught you this week. Hello, Silver Wings. Lovely to have you here. See you next Tuesday. What? Why, Kiki? You going? Where are you going? Oh, okay. You just, all right. Kiki, get in the corner. See you next Tuesday, she says. I don't know what that's all about. I remember that says, yes, Angela. Maybe really naughty people should be sent to the corner of the corner. We have to create another corner for the very, very naughty people, right? Like Kiki and Marty. I think I noticed that when I first started watching. Yeah, we do have a lot of silliness and a lot of fun here, Middle Earth, and I loved it. It was funny. Look, we relax a little bit. We tend to let all the worries, we keep them back. No, we keep them over there. We don't put them in the naughty corner. We don't want to have anything to do with them. We just throw throw our worries away and just relax. It's a little bit too relaxed, I think. Oh, you love everyone. Look at Franca. She loves everyone. Yay. Well, you can talk to Guy. Talk to Guy in the corner. Oh, look at this. Anne McSee. It was Wednesday's live, the 24th of February. I was excused because it was my birthday. Anne McSee, you are amazing what you remember. She's fantastic, guys, isn't she? She's amazing. Oh, there you go. It was the 24th of February. Go watch 24th of February's live and check it out. No, it was see you next Tuesday, one of your choice words. Oh, maybe. Maybe it was Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Oh dear. Oh dear. Hello, Paula. Hello. Did I miss you before? I'm sorry. I missed saying hello to you. Mary can be very serious too. Oh, always. I'm not even going to say anything to that, Noni. Mary's a good girl. Don't think she knows what that is. I don't know anything, Raylene. I am such a good girl. She rolls her eyes. Me, I'm always a good girl. Abdomen is deflated on the spider. Its legs are curled up, and then I'm afraid it has died. Oh, seriously? I didn't see the legs curled up though, but the abdomen one I had seen. That's definitely deflated. Oh dear. Oh dear. Maybe he's gone. Poor Andrew. He was quite good about it. He said, yeah, Mum, it doesn't look good for him. He says, I'm going to be honest with you. I think he's gone. It's like caring for my feelings. Because he knows that I'm the only one who has anything to do with him. But I don't feed him. I never feed him. I feed the little crickets. And the crickets are fed to him. That's sad. But I feed the little crickets. I put the salad and the little, carrots and then they're gone. The spider eats them. What? Maybe he can get a snake next. Yeah, I don't mind snakes, Marty. Funnily enough. I'm not a grand lover of spider, but I don't mind snakes. May I ask, what is the best crochet thread? Razin, I'm going to tell you something. Look, I'm going to be honest with you, and this is the truth. I've not found one. I'm telling you, I've tried all of the crochet cotton I can. I am not impressed. Look, I'm using Bendigo Woolen Mills cotton at the moment. That's an Australian brand. And even that doesn't really impress me. Oh. I love Bendigo Woolen Mills wool, but their cotton, not so much. I have not found the best thread. Razin, I'll keep you in mind. I didn't even know you were on, by the way. Hello. When I find the best thread, I will let you know because I'm still looking. And in actual fact, I recently did a massive Google search, and we are talking massive. I was on Google for hours trying to find, actually I was trying to find a cotton mill here in Melbourne. And I think I couldn't find one anyway, for starters. It kept sending me to cotton on shops and things like that. I didn't want that. I wanted a cotton mill. And I spent hours looking for cotton mills, and they said, well, this cotton mill closed up in 1978, and this cotton mill's closed up in 1975. So I cannot find a cotton I like. However, we are using the Cascade cotton for our recent blanket called the Pretty as a Peacock blanket, which I don't have here. I've just popped over there. We have been using that cotton. It's called a Cascade yarn, and it's a cotton. They make wool as well. And I'm so far loving it, but if it's anything like this, then I may not love it. So I couldn't tell you what the best cotton is because I have not found it yet. If anyone has found a cotton they use that doesn't peel or shed, look at that, just doing that, the fluff. Can you see the fluff coming up? I can. Oof. I don't like that in cotton. I want my cotton to be sturdy. So I want a better cotton, and I haven't found one yet. So I will keep that in mind, Razin. You know, I'll keep that in mind for you. But I have not found one yet, no. I'd much prefer a snake, Kiki says. Yes. Marty, I have 3 sons, and we had snakes, so that's interesting. I don't mind snakes as long as they aren't venomous. That's true, Middle Earth, and of course. How dare you say that about the cotton? I'm going to cry. Look, I love the cotton. Don't get me wrong, Kiki, but when you're wearing it, all that fluff comes out, and I think, you know how yours truly has allergies. I think that kind of makes me a little tiny bit itchy. Not so much allergies, but it does make me a little itchy, and I find that a tad annoying. It's beautiful soft on the skin, though. I admit that. I had a snake which was really good at maths. It was an adder. Marty, that's disgusting. That's a terrible joke. No, it's a good joke. I love that one. I love you the most, Mary. Shh, don't tell anyone. Franca, I knew I had one friend. I got one friend, yeah, out of 15,000. Marty, get in the corner. Stay in there. Don't move. So far, there's at least 4 crochet channels I love. Middle Earthian. I don't know if you've seen my top 10 crochet channels, but I have more. But these top 10 were my favorite. And I think one young lady, as you all know, our lovely, lovely Crystal from Bag O' Day is my extra favorite. She knows it. She knows who I am. She knows I love her to a million bits. She knows. So if you've not checked out Bag O' Day's channel, you must check her out. She's fantastic. She's got like a gazillion and 1 subscribers. And it's well deserved too. She is just amazing. Stepping away to make supper. I'll be back, Middle Earthian. We'll see you soon. Enjoy your supper. I have to check it out. You'll have to check her out. She's pretty fantastic. Very serious. Absolutely, she is so serious about talking about crochet, and she never gets distracted at all. Never, Franca. Oh no, Franca. Franca understands my sarcasm and my silliness. She really does. You get me, Franca, don't you? How about, what's that? Kobu yarn. It's cotton and bamboo. I thought of trying something like that, Wanda. The thing with cotton and bamboo, in actual fact, have I got one here to show you? Oh, it's not a Kobu, it's another one. Give me a second. I'm trying to think of where it is. Oh, I see some. I said, do you want to hang on a sec? Give me 1 second. Just talk amongst yourself. Try not to get into any trouble. I think it's this one right here. Oh, no, this I think might be silk. I'm not sure. Give me a second to sit down. I'm using this at the moment for a cushion. It's actually silk. I do apologize. It's 78% cotton and 22% silk, and it's called that. It's really hard to read there. I don't know how to say it. Let's try papyrus or papyrus or papyrus. Oh, I don't know how to say it. Really, I don't. It is also quite, look at that. It pills as well. So I want a cotton. If you think Kobu's the same, if you think Kobu's good, I'll try that out. I'll try anything once. Kobo or something. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'll try it out. I'll try anything once. A fire brigade had to come as I found a baby python behind my kitchen compound. Oh, really? I ran for your life. Oh, Noni, you're funny. Love Bag O'Day made her socks this week. She's fantastic, isn't she, Wanda? Quick, grab the yarn while she's got. Stealing all the Bendigo Willow Mills cotton. Seeing as she doesn't love it. I do use it. I just don't. I think I don't like it as a clothing. Excuse me. I'm going to have a drink, guys. I'm still. I haven't tried Lion Brand cotton simply because it is a US cotton, not because it's a US cotton, but because it's a US cotton, they charge us a fortune here in Australia to buy US cotton. So I wait for the price to go down before I purchase any. And that's what I did with the recent jumper I made. And that's also when I purchased these. Oh, you can see it right here, the Lion Brand right here. When I purchased them, I have to wait for the price to go down because they charge a fortune for Lion Brand here in Australia. Really odd. I think it's because it's a US cotton. If I was there, Marty, I would have bought my shopping cart. Oh, good on you, Teresa. Mary, now about this patchwork. Ah! You keep trying, Franco. You keep trying. Pop it on your list of things to do. You haven't caught up with all the other projects. Come on, Franco. Catch up, man. I'm telling Franco off live. Poor Franco. She's sitting in the corner now, sucking her thumb, rocking from side to side. Mary told me off. No, well, you know what? Maybe one day. Oh, maybe one day. We'll see. We'll play it all by ear. There's still the Katie kitty couch to do. Poor Katie. I haven't seen her for a while. She's hibernating. She said, I'm not going to come out and do my Katie kitty couch. No, she's probably busy from work. I know when when we had our lives about a year ago, when everybody was home, everybody was on the lives. It was great. But now everybody's back to work. It's hard to get on the lives. A lot of people watch it afterwards. Excuse me. I'm going to have a drink, guys. Cheers. It's just water. Special water. No, just plain water. There's nothing special about it yet. It's too early in the morning for special water. Technically, the temperature blanket. Oh, what have I missed? Technically, the temperature blanket could count as patchwork. Well, actually, you're right. It really does look patchworky. You could just wrap it around yourself. You and I have the same humour, Mary. We're pretty nasty, aren't we? I mean, in a good way, Franca. We're nasty in a good way. I had to cover that, didn't I, Franca? Kobu is Lion Brand. Okay, well, I don't know because I've never tried it, so I wouldn't have a clue. But thank you, Elaine. You know what? Let me write it down. If they don't sell it here, I'd have to get it online, which is probably even worse because it takes forever to come in. You reckon it's a Lion Brand? I'm going to check it out. I'll try anything once, yeah. Franca, put the patchwork cardigan on your bucket list. Yes, I agree with Marty. Yes. Teresa, you need to get Mary to do a... Oh, hey, look, you never know. You never know your luck in the big city and what is going to happen in the future months here at Wild Crochet Designs. You never know. That's all I'm saying. Like that? I keep knocking the frame. What was your review on the hobby cotton, Mary? The hobby wasn't very good, was it? Did I tell you? I'm sure I mentioned it in one of our lives. Kiki is a punishment we should make as a punishment. Mary, knit achu with Bendigo cotton. I'm telling you, Marty, if someone sent me a message and said, not live, like I already did already, and not a tutorial. Someone sent me a message and said, I would like this item knitted. Could you do it? And if it's a plain basic item that doesn't have to, have any fancy stitches, I could do it. I just won't. I have a friend of mine that I saw on Thursday night, actually. And she said that her friend of hers sent her this pack and said, look, I want this done. And it's one of our packs, like we have here, our packs right up the top there that you see right there, where you get the yarn, the hook, the scissors, and the pattern and everything, our sewing needle. And she was given one as a knitting pack. And someone asked her, look, I bought this pack because I love the yarn and I love the pattern, but I don't know how to knit. So she asked her, I keep saying knitting, achu, 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 achu in advance. And they asked her if she could make it. It was a beanie. And she made it. And she got the pack. The lady got the actual pack. I don't know where she got it from. And it was like a half price thing for $15. What? You couldn't even buy the yarn for $15 in this country. So she got one of those packs. And so she knitted it for her. And she had a knitted beanie for herself because she asked a friend to knit it for free. What? She asked me. I'd have charged her. I would have charged her a fortune. No, I wouldn't have. Depending if it was a good friend, I wouldn't charge. It has to be a really good friend, someone who can save me while I'm drowning or something. Well, that kind of friend, You like that? Okay. Achoo. Look, everybody's saying achoo. What did I miss in Middle Earth? And you miss a bit. I'm almost getting, 4 or 5 people. They're staying in the corner, all of them. Pamela, hello. Franco needs. Oh, hang on. Franca, let's start a petition. She'll have to do it. She'll do it when we get enough signatures. I love that. Start a petition. I love it. You're not allowed friends outside of us. Who else do you think does my pattern testing, Kiki? I can't do it. I'm good at making. I'm good at checking. You like that? Here in the UK, if a petition gets 100,000 signatures, a debate has to be held in Parliament about it. Do you, Franca? You're gonna have to pay a lot of money to get into our Parliament. You're not allowed in unless you can get in. Try the Tencel yarn, Mary. It's the best eco-friendly cotton. What's it called? Tencel. Is it pronounced Tencel or Tencel? I'd say it's Tencel, yeah. Yarn. Oh, can you believe this pen has just run out? Don't you love it? What? Eco-friendly. Well, we'll check it. I'm writing it all down, guys, because, I will try one skein of anything once, and we can probably do it on the channel. I am in, says Elaine. There's a lot of people who want it. Look, the cotton itself, I'd love to say I found a cotton that's a very good cotton. I haven't yet. To answer your question, Kiki, what cotton did you say it was? What do you call it? My brain's just shut down before. I don't want to go back and check the message. Hobby, right over my head. Thank you. So the hobby cotton I did not like. I find it a little, it's actually probably good for this, oddly enough, but I found it would split. And if you just joined us new right now, we are doing this little guy on Monday. It is a stubby holder. Pop your little beer in there or your drink or even your water bottle, and I actually found that would actually be good for this because it's rather dense. So you might be able to use it for this one. Just be careful with the dense cotton. It can come across a lot tighter. When I was making the granny square skirt that we were making here on the channel, I started using the hobby and I measured it up to me and it was just so tight that I got rid of it and then worked on the Bendigo cotton and then I did the tutorial on it. So just be wary with hobby cotton. It's a lot dense, so it's a lot stronger. It's hard to explain. It's more durable, of course. It's a lot stronger and it can make your work a little tighter. So just be wary with that. But it doesn't matter if your stubby holder's a little bit tight because crochet stretches a little bit anyway. So it doesn't really matter it being too tight Too loose is a problem, yeah? You're using my favorite pen. Oh, did I tell you the story of this pen? I should tell you a story of it. Someone, um, Handmade Designs, that's her name. She won one of our giveaways, right? I went to the post office to post it to her. And at the post office, there's a whole lot of people standing there, popping their stuff in their bags and, writing up their paperwork and everything. And I looked around and my pen was gone. And I thought, this pen, like a few of them, I buy heaps of them, right? And I thought, where'd it go? So I had to ask the lady at the post office for a pen. I packed it in the bag. So I had to ask the lady for a pen. Anyway, so I posted it off. A few weeks later, she says, Mary, I've popped it up on my YouTube channel. Your bag. I did, I showed everyone what you sent me. I said, oh, great. No worries. I'll go check it out. I went to check that out. And she goes, and Mary sent this fantastic pen. I said, I sent that pen to her. So I sent a pen to Handmade. It wasn't in the giveaway. She goes, she sent me a surprise gift. Oh, it's hilarious. I'm sitting there thinking, that's where the pen went. It was very funny. And it was funny for me because I wasn't expecting the pen. I said, I sent her a pen because I was only listening. And I said, what pen? What pen? So it was hilarious. And the lady's, I can't remember her name, but she's got a channel here called Handmade Designs. And she won one of our giveaways. It was hilarious. I think she's from the UK. I can't remember exactly. It might be the US. I really can't remember because when we did those giveaways that year, I was doing a de-stashing giveaway where I got rid of all my yarn. Literally all of the past yarn I had was gone to that giveaway. I think we had about 13 prize winners or 18. I can't even remember how many there were. There were packs of them. I did packs and I just gave them all away. And we had a few people who are on today who actually won that giveaway as well. And I called it a de-stash giveaway. It was a surprise to Mary as well. I already learned it was funny as. But there you go. And I did that. And sometimes I do silly things like that. So if you end up with a Tim Tam in there or something, it's what I'm eating at the time. No, I don't. I never give away the Tim. I do give away the Tim Tams, don't I? I can't even say I never give them away because I give them away all the time. If you didn't know this and you are from overseas, if you win one of our giveaways, I do tend to occasionally pop a packet of Tim Tams in there. The big giveaways always get a Tim Tam. Oh, hello, Bonnie. Hello. I didn't even see you there. Hello. I've missed a bit of the chat. That's my problem. I have missed a lot of the chat. You're using fabric pen. I got that part. Hello, Bonnie. I missed you. I got some tersel. Is it tersel yarn or tencel yarn or tersel? Oh, now I'm confused. Let's write them both down and I'll check them both out to see what they are. Is it tencel yarn or tersel, guys? I'm a little confused. Excellent idea, says Franca. Yes, that's so cool. Love the cozy. Yes. Yes, it's very nice. I use Benet cotton because that's all I can find really in my area. Okay, Benet cotton. Let's write that one down. I think I've seen that, but I don't think it's readily available here in Australia. It has to be cotton that is readily available for us because otherwise it just takes too long to get in, and I can continue to use this cotton when that happens, I suppose. Okay. Well, yes, it was a surprise. Yes, we've got that part. Mary, have to go to make breakfast. Oh, enjoy, Noni. We will see you soon, honey. Bye. I have to go to find these Tim Tams. Elaine, if you win one of our prizes, you get a pack for free. And I ship anywhere around the world. So I'm not sure where you're from, Elaine, but I'll ship anywhere around the world. The pen is like me at Christmas. I suddenly lost my scissors. But got them back again on Christmas Day when my sister opened a present. And oh, Marty, that's hilarious. You did a Mary. That's what I'm calling it, doing a Mary. It's tencel. Thank you. Tencel. Thank you, Elaine. Tim Tams are wonderful. Yes, Bonnie scored a packet of Tim Tams from us. I think you scored 2 or maybe 3. I can't remember now. I want to try those Tim Tams. Metal Earthian. They are die for. I'm telling you. There you go. Oh, NJ is New Jersey, is it? Elaine, I'm assuming. I'm from Melbourne, Australia, so I don't know a lot of places over in the US, but I do know MJ. Number one, number two, I'm not sure what you mean there. Oh, you had two. We've sent you two already, Tim Tams. Now, Bonnie is one of our winners. Quite a few people here you see are our winners. I don't always send the Tim Tams, but when I do the big giveaways, there's always a pack of Tim Tams in those big giveaways. Tim Tam Slam, Bonnie remembers it. And she did it herself too. I need Tim Tams. Yes, Frank has scored a couple from me. Bonnie has, Kiki has. I don't think Kiki likes them from memory. Is that right, Kiki? I don't think you like them. Who else has? I don't know. Marty hasn't. I've sent a parcel to Marty once before and he hasn't, I don't think. Who else? Let's see. Karen. I gave Karen one, but every time I give Karen one, she gives me one. Who else? Who else? I'm looking through the names to see who else has received Tim Tams. I'm not sure if Paula has. I don't think you have, Paula. Oh, no. Elaine, you haven't? No, maybe one day. Keep me in mind. I'll keep you in mind. How could anyone not like them? Well, a lot of people don't like them. They're very sweet. Oh, Jody has. That's right. Jody has. You're very quiet today, Jody. Jody has. She's had some Tim Tams from me. A couple of Tim Tams. And now they've got different flavours. I think the next parcel I send to you, Jody, which really has to be sent because so many things that needs to be sent to you. I'm going to pop in a couple of flavours. Do you want some flavours, different flavours? I reckon you should. You should just say yes. She puts in so much for our channel. And once again, congratulations to the wonderful Jody who won our spot giveaway this week. Now, if you didn't, she says yes, please. She's not going to say no to the Tim Tams, are you, Jody? $14.50 on Amazon, says Elaine. What are we talking about? The Tim Tams? No. No, don't buy them for that price. Gosh, no. Don't buy them for that. I wish I could eat them. I have had them before, but it's not always worth it, unfortunately. I know, right? I don't want to talk about what's worth it for me. My seventh hip won't let me eat them anymore. Yes, there are different flavours. They're coming up real nice too, Middle Earth. You won one too. And see, I sent you one. Yes. Yes, Tim Tams. Now, Tim Tams, if you haven't tried them, they're like a chocolate. Oh, they're chocolate biscuit. I don't even know what's in them. They're just, I don't know. I can't tell you. They're just so yummy. So congratulations again to the lovely Jody who won our spot giveaway. If you have not won our spot giveaways, guys, they are happening again. They used to happen when I first started YouTube 4 or 5 years ago, something like that. Oh, I still don't know the date. I know it was in 2017. And then I waited 6 months before uploading because I was really shy. No. I see pineapple. Is there a pineapple one? Oh, no, you're talking my language. Chocolate sandwich cookie. Oh, yeah, you could call it that. You could call it a chocolate sandwich cookie. They're very nice. They melt in your mouth. And if you don't do the Tim Tam Slam quick enough, they'll just collapse. So you kind of have to do it real fast. When I did the tutorial, it wasn't a tutorial. It was a giveaway. And I popped in the Tim Tam Slam that I did in that giveaway. It almost collapsed when I tried to get it. So it was really yummy. Pretty much 2 chocolate biscuits with ganache. That's how it's pronounced. In between, covered in chocolate. It's to die for. Melts in your mouth. You cannot help but eat more than 1 and 2 and 3. And half a packet, sometimes a full packet, but not all at once. I haven't had a full packet all at once yet. But I have had, I reckon I've had at least 7 or 8 at once, and then I had to stop because, I'll never do it again. You guys are making me want more chocolate. They rock. I love them. It was hard to share. Oh dear. But yeah, so the next shipment that goes out to the lovely Jody, I'll send a couple of flavors out to her. She can tell me what she thinks of the different flavors. And I have sent Tim Tams to Jody before, so she knows what they're like. Jody, did you like the ones I sent you? Was there some already different flavors that I'd sent you, or you just got the normal chocolate flavor? Just let me know. I'm curious. I can't remember if I sent you different flavors. I'm very itchy now, and I don't know if I think it might be this silk. Guys, if you didn't know, I've got a lot of allergies when it comes to yarn. It's so unfair. This is my craft and I can't do it. I can't wear it because it makes me itchy. I'm so itchy. Oh, oh. I've had regular and mango. What did you think of the mango? I tried the mango. It wasn't my favorite in the world, and I love mango. I like it, but I just didn't grab me. Night all stay. Oh, Wanda, you're going. Bye, Wanda. We'll see you soon, darling. Bye. Yeah, it wasn't my favorite. The mango were okay, but not my fave. All right, well, we'll see what. Okay, you said the mango, yeah? Let's try not to get you the mango. Seriously? Is the blue running out now? So we've got the blacks running out. Oh, no, the blue was already running. I'm talking to myself here, guys. My pen. So you've had the mango, you've had the normal. Let's try something different. If I don't write it down, I'll just give you the mango and the normal again. So I'll give you something different next time. What do you say? I think that's a great idea. Don't forget my parcel and the Tim Tams. Well, how come the Tim Tams come in your parcel? Your parcel I haven't sent out for two reasons. One, we are having shipment issues, and two, I haven't put the wool in there that you wanted because it was wool and you wanted cotton. I did find some of the hobby cotton I had left. I'm happy to send you some of that if you like, on top of, what was it, the mandala yarn I think we were supposed to get, Franca, and you wanted Tim Tams. I don't remember saying you're getting any Tim Tams, naughty girl. The biggest joke is when larger bags of chocolates or biscuits have share size on them. Nope, all mine. They make a mistake saying share, don't they, Marty? I'm not sharing with nobody. Not one single person. I think the only thing I don't like with chocolate is caramel. I actually love caramel, Middle Earthian. Oh, I do love it. Chewy caramel is the best. I've tried that and it's the best. Green Butterfly loves the chewy caramel as well. I may order them on Amazon. I actually love the Manuka honey Tim Tams, but they stopped making them. They need to bring them back. Tia Maria ones for like 10 years ago. There was Tia Maria ones at Kalura. Oh, really? I love it too. You like the caramel too, Jody? If you like the caramel, I can send you some caramel instead. You don't like the caramel, Middle Earthian? Oh, wow. I love it. It's to die for. I've got to stop talking about it. I'll go and buy some later when I'm at the shops. No, I won't do it because the doctor won't let me do it. He's such a naughty doctor. What can we do with him? We'll give him the spider. Oh, I'm so naughty. What can we do with our naughty doctor? No, I'm not a fan. I'm dying here, guys. I'm going to do it quietly, though. Let's have a drink. Been my doctor for years, too. Might have to change him. I like chocolates so much. My hobby is chocolate, even. You like mint chocolate, Middle Earthian. Okay. You're buying Tim Tams for Tiny. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll buy it for the mouse. Oh, the loud, annoying mouse in the mirror. So we've talked about Kobo cotton or Kobu, not really sure how to pronounce it. Tencel cotton, and Bernay cotton. And we did discuss hobby, but it's not my favorite. My niece used to say sharing is caring. If she didn't like something, if she had chocolate, she wouldn't say anything and she'll just eat it. Yes. No mint for me. I'm not a grand lover of mint and chocolate together. I never have been. I've had them, don't get me wrong, but it's not something I'll crave, never. Yes, chewy caramel, best, love them. We love the caramel. I love the caramel ones here. They're very nice. So, Jodie, I might accidentally buy you 3 packs of caramel, but you'll only get one. Oh, you love that. They're not always in stock, the caramel, because they're the ones that everybody craves. Yeah, but I do love them. We love them here. We actually, you know what? I don't like chocolate and coffee together, but they've got a coffee one, and actually it's not bad. It doesn't taste too coffee-ish. Coffee-ish? Can I use that word? Coffee-ish? Ish, I-S-H, apostrophe E, I-S-H. And it doesn't taste too coffee-ish. So there you go. It's bad at Christmas. I shouldn't have after 8 chocolates. Oh, wow. Oh, but I always end up getting some. Oh, yeah, but I don't like. I'm not really keen on the after dinner mints, but you know, if I see one, I won't say no. I love chocolate and coated coffee beans. Well, Kiki, you might like the coffee one in Tim Tams, or you're not allowed to have it because some people are not allowed to actually have chocolate. I'm allowed to have it. The doctor said he doesn't want me having it because, like, I've got about 3 or 4 different hips, and you know, sometimes I get a fifth one when I have chocolate. How naughty am I, guys? I'm truly, truly naughty. All right, so let's talk again about cotton. How do we get sidetracked? We're talking about cotton. How do we get onto Tim Tams? It's the biscuit part of the Tim Tam I can't have. Okay, and you know what, Kiki, I do feel sorry for you. I do, I really do. But feel sorry for me too because I'm not allowed to have. Watch me cry. I'm not allowed to. I put on way too much weight. Doctor's orders. I'm only a very tiny person, so when I put on weight, it's all here. It starts from the hips. It actually misses the hips. It starts from the waist all the way up to here. It kind of all piles up around here, and I have breathing issue. So breathing issues. So there you go. She can't have gluten. Gotcha. Hi Mary, just popped in for half hour. Lovely to have you here. Dinky's Crafts, or Jennifer, if you will. Lovely to have you here. Popped in for half an hour. I don't know if we'll be here for that long, but anyway, we've been here an hour and 26 minutes already. So it says, I prefer tea to coffee, especially since, yeah, we don't want to talk about that word online. I just don't want to discuss it anymore. Middle Earthian, that has taken up our lives for 2 years. Not just mine, not just Melbourne's, not just Australia, but the worldwide. It's taken all our lives for 2 years. We lost 2 years. I don't wish to discuss it anymore. How grumpy am I when it comes to that? Huh? I don't wish to discuss that name. That name is going, I'm just deleting it. Deleting it. I don't want to hear about it. Coffee smells so good, but don't taste good. What? Coffee? Oh, I love coffee. I'm Italian, though, I suppose. It's the Italian in me. Oh, an espresso. Oh, not these machines that you have, like the real espresso. You put it in the espresso coffee thingamajiggy, and that's how you drink it. When I lived at home, there was nothing more disappointing than finding a nice tin of biscuits or chocolates, open it up and find my mum had reused it to store her sewing supplies. You know what, Marty? You knock that, but you're going to be doing that in 10 years. You don't realize you're going to be using your scissors in there, your sewing needle, because you're going to be thinking, where am I going to put them all so they're all in one place? You're going to pop it in that biscuit tin. in that biscuit tin or that chocolate tin. You're going to do it. Trust me. We all do it. And then we buy the products we want eventually. Don't you love it? I know, I'm just saying that's when I stopped drinking coffee. Oh, okay, I gotcha. I love coffee, black, no sugar. Excuse me, can someone bring Kiki a coffee? Black, no sugar. I'm talking to nobody because nobody's home. Don't you love it? She talks to nobody. They're thinking, this chick's nuts. This chickadee's nuts. I'm going out to eat. I'm hungry. Making my tummy digest itself. Enjoy. I love coffee. When I can get out, I'm going straight to the gym. Yeah, I'll go to the gym one day. Or not. I smell of coffee as I work in a chain of coffee house. Pamela, we are so moving in with you. Are you from Australia? You look like are you from the US? Pamela, where are you from? Are you from the US? I'll take a plane. I'll come move in with you. What coffee house? What's it called? How naughty am I? Pamela, I love the fact that you work there. Maybe I'd get put off coffee if I worked with it. Maybe. Well, it's not happened yet. Doctor's orders not to have too many as well. This doctor of mine, I tell you, he's so naughty. I always get teased because how much sugar I put in my tea. I put 1 teaspoon of sugar and like a 1/4 cup of milk. I get told off for the milk. I put a 1/4 cup of milk, 3/4 of a cup of the coffee, and then sugar. I'm bad. Is that something new? What's something new, Elaine? What are we talking about? Right over my head. If I drink coffee, I turn into a yeah, I'm bouncing off the walls. I was about to say the same thing, buddy. I'm bouncing off the walls. Yeah, that's me. Talking to yourself. Oh, no, that's not new. That's been happening for years, Elaine. Talking to myself. No, I've been doing that for like, I don't even know how long. You guys think I'm normal. Gosh, I got you guys fooled. Who's Jim, Franca? I don't know. Who's Jim? Oh, right over my head. Thanks, Kiki. You got me saying it. US, Pamela, I'm going to take the next plane. Might take a couple of days to get there. Get the coffee house open for me. I'm moving in, baby. Oh, I put way more than I probably should, yes, as we do Middle Earth in. I used to be 2.5 sugars. I'm right down to 1 sugar. I won't go any lower than that, though. I love my sugar. Starbucks, the best coffee. I'm not really a big lover of those kind of big chains. I like the odd little coffee shop, the tiny little coffee shop somewhere nobody knows about, but they make the best coffee. It's illegal not to have coffee if you're Italian. Absolutely. I will say so far, the only coffee I'll drink now is Tim Hortons. I don't know what that means. Is that like a non-caffeine coffee? I even answer myself. I answer myself too, and I don't like the answers she gives me, so she drives me nuts, that Mary. Starbucks isn't known as good coffee here in Oz. You know what? I don't think it's Starbucks, Kiki. It's the people who run it here in Australia, because when I talk about people from overseas, they tell me how their Starbucks is the best. So there you go. Costa is the best. I don't know what that is. I'm Irish, says Bonnie. Okay. Me too, Bonnie. Fast food restaurant. I literally do. There is it's funny. There's a a shopping set. I can't get this out. A shopping town centre. Let's say that fast 10 times. A shopping town centre here, not far from me. It's about a 25-minute walk. Yeah. Not that I've ever walked. I do walk sometimes. I do. I haven't walked for a long time there, but I have. I have walked there in the past. And in that shopping town centre, they have like a food court. And in the food court, there's one little tiny stand. It's like a little circle stand there. And I think it's run by, I think the people are actually Turkish. But they make the Italian coffee and they make other coffees as well. And the coffee there is to die for. And that's all they make, coffee. They might have little cakes. I'm lying. They do have little bits of like rolls ready made, but I don't buy them. I just go there for the coffee because it's the best coffee in the area. And all these fancy stores in the area I won't go to. That one there, I've tried the fancy stores. No, not as good as this fella's coffee, I tell you. He and his wife run it. They've got the best coffee shop in the area, I suppose you can say. I just ordered Tim Tam. You didn't, Gina. Seriously? Oh, you're going to love them. Did you order the normal one, just the original flavour? Even McCafe or 7-Eleven coffee is better than Starbucks. And I don't like theirs either, Kiki. You are talking to someone who's like traditionally Italian, like we're talking. I've got to have a good coffee. I don't care if the tea is different, if the food is different, but if my coffee is not right, I won't drink it. I won't drink it. I've tipped cups of coffee down the sink because I want a good coffee. I'm so fussy in that area. That's probably the only major fussiness I have when it comes to food in general, yeah? Food I'll eat because I have to. But coffee has to be perfect. I drink tea. I only drank coffee in my teenage years, including cold coffee in Cyprus, Greece, and our summers. Oh, gotcha. I didn't say they were good. Just better than Starbucks. I have to say that I do love my coffee. I said it time and time again, and I'll say it again. Pod 6 coffee, amazing. What's that? Pod 6 coffee? What does that mean? Green butterfly? Is that the pods that you buy? Is that in a coffee shop, or you can purchase them yourselves? Tim Tams, yummy. I know, right? But then you know what? I could live without Tim Tams, but I cannot live without my coffee. And doctors told me I have to live without my coffee. Well, you're right, Marty. This doctor needs to go. He's a good doctor. He's just, concerned about my welfare, my health. He loves it. I go there and he gets paid. I should stay sick. So I say sick, you'll be get paid, you know. And local coffee shops. Local coffee shop is, I tell you what, they're the best because they buy the best because that's what they do. They focus on coffee. That is their main focus. They don't focus on what beer or what cold drink or whatever else is in the background. They focus on coffee because that's the shop they are. That's what I'm just writing down all the things I wanted to talk about on the first Thursday of the month. Now, I missed something this Thursday of the month. It was something fun that we were going to do on the channel. I did miss it because I want to think about it before I do it. It will consist of another giveaway. It's a project giveaway. It won't be as big as the blanket that we're creating for the Pretty as a Peacock blanket. Now, the reason I held it off this month was because I want to finish that pattern and get that out to Jody and then finish the blanket before we even start the other project. But it will be a giveaway project. And I wasn't going to mention it this live, but I thought, well, let's just say it. But it will be a mystery project once again. So you will get some information on that in the first Thursday of the month next month. They have to wait a whole 3 weeks now because we've already gone first. Are we in the first week? We've done the first week, haven't we? And so that's coming up, and that project, we'll be talking about it in April. We're in March, yeah. We're talking about it in April. We won't be creating it and getting it organised till the end of May. So you'll be spending all of June. Oh, it's a big project, is it? Oh, really? Creating this project. And it's not a blanket. Heads up. So get excited. I mean, it might not be a big project. You might, you know, because you guys might be faster than me because I do too much as it is. And maybe your project will take like, you know, an hour. Maybe not. 3 hours. A week. I don't know. Maybe. And it will be a giveaway project giveaway. Let's get rid of that message. We don't want those messages. I tell you, my friends, my family, they know I'm on my live and they send me text messages. And they come up on the screen. I don't want them there. Go away. Talk to me after the live. And you know what? I have to tell you, before I started my lives, nobody, not one friend or family member ever messaged me on a Saturday morning between 9 o'clock or midday. Not even one. And now I get little messages. Was wondering what you're doing later after your live. Well, why text me now? I can't talk to you now. I'm on my live. Oh, it's hilarious. And the funny thing is sometimes when people text me, I miss it. Like I say, okay, let's get rid of it. I'll check the message later. And then I forget to check. So if you're texting me on a time where you know I'm not going to be able to look at it for an hour and a half, I may forget to check on purpose. I mean, accidentally. How naughty am I? Geez, I hate to want to be my family or friend. Oh, don't you love it? So there, we're still talking about coffee. Look at this. Wow, we're like coffee crazy on this channel. I made a square during this live for my crochet along that I'm participating in. Elaine, that's great. I love when people are crocheting in the live during their lives. I have to start doing that. Shall I start doing it as of Wednesday? Bring something into crochet that you don't see, that you will never see because it's not a YouTube video. Shall I do that, guys? And then tease you, say, I get to make this and you don't. No, I won't. I'm staying in the corner today. You remember, get in the corner. Shall I do it? Shall I bring some crochet in and crochet while we're talking on our lives? I should do that, I think. I might do it on the next live. Yeah. Tricky, was it, Elaine? It's hard to listen to some jabbermouth in the background and crochet at the same time. I know, it's really difficult. Yeah, I keep telling the invisible lady over there, stop talking to me while I'm working. But she just doesn't stop. She just keeps blah, blah, blah. I have 2 more blocks to do for the block of the month Afghan. That's great. I think you should. Thanks, Middle Earthian. I reckon I should bring some crochet in here. And you know what's funny? It's funny because we mentioned this not long ago. To show my subscribers that I can actually knit, I knitted live once. Live. I knitted on this channel live. And some of our subscribers who are on our live now saw that and they thought, what? She actually knits? Achoo, achoo, achoo. And I don't think I've ever really crocheted live. I don't think so. If I have, guys, just remind me, but I don't remember crocheting live. I've always crocheted in the background. I never crochet live, but I knitted live. What was that? How silly was I? I'll tell you why. Because that was the day before, it might have even been that morning from memory, I can't remember, I found an old stash of knitting needles. And I wanted to show everyone, there, look, I used to knit. And they didn't believe me. And I thought, well, let me show you. And so I did. And I knitted. Did you get rushed to hospital? Oh, I love it, Elaine. You're hilarious. Get in the corner with us. Did I get rushed to hospital? That's funny. You're funny. Crochet start. Franca, you're not getting out of the corner today. You're staying in that corner today. I've always crocheted during lives, currently making C2C blanket for someone who had a surprise baby on the weekend. Don't you love surprise babies? How do they show up just like that? Didn't know she was pregnant and all of a sudden gave birth at home. Seriously? You mean she didn't know she was pregnant or you didn't know? Because if she didn't know she was pregnant, that's freaky. Elaine, move over. I love it, Elaine. Oh, another message. Get out of here. I followed you from very beginning and you have never crocheted live. Thank you, Franca. I might have to do a live crochet. I tend to sew in ends during the live. Good idea, Marty. It keeps me entertained doing the thing that I hate most. How do you actually type or write on your whatever it is you're using? How do you do that while you're weaving in? It's such a nerd, aren't I? I know. You just stop moving. You love it. She didn't know she was pregnant. Seriously? Was even at the doctors a few days beforehand, and they even did a pregnancy test. Seriously? That's not normal, is it, Kiki? That's wow, out of this world. But hey, she gets to have a blanket because of it, so who's complaining? And you get to crochet corner to corner, C to C. If you're new to crochet, a C to C, letter C, number 2, a letter C is a corner to corner. And that is that's the most basic, easy blanket you can make. A lot of people I've seen have actually said to me, Mary, I can't do the corner to corner. I've tried and tried and tried, and I can't do it. Really? So easy for me. But then again, it depends on how you work your chains when you're doing that. She better fire the doctor. I think she needs my doctor. He's really good. He's too good. There are cases like that, Kiki. There's a show here in Canada that is called I Didn't Know I Was Pregnant. That just surprises me because if you know your own body, your body changes when you're pregnant. It tells you you're pregnant. I had things happen to me I didn't even know could happen when I was pregnant. I thought, what is that? And I was pregnant. They're quick and easy. I know. I love them. I think they're great. It's starting them's a bit awkward, but once you get the hang of a corner to corner or C2C, it's so easy. I can't do both typing and crocheting. I love you guys, so I put crochet down. Oh, Bonnie, we love you too. Now I just don't. If I do sit here, I know what I'll do when I'm sitting here. I know what I'll do. I'll do squares for the temperature blanket. Squares every Wednesday and every Friday. I'm sorry, did I say Friday? I meant Saturday. Every Saturday, yes, for our temperature blanket. That's what I'll do. Too easy. But I can't do anything I need to count. Can you hear the helicopter? He's really loud. He's not as low as he usually goes. He's gone. Usually in the other room where I'm recording, I have to stop recording because for some reason, maybe it's where we're situated. We're here, Glenroy's here, and Tullamarine's a little bit over there where the airport is. So either the helicopter or planes, they come around, and when they come around to the front of our room there, they start to go down low to get to Tullamarine. And you don't usually hear it. Someone else, one of our subscribers, brought it to my attention that she could really hear that helicopter or plane in the background. And that was, I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago. And that's when I started adding music to cover up that noise, which I assumingly have gotten used to. And I don't even notice it in the background. I don't notice the crickets that used to be in the background, which may not be in the background anymore. And I don't notice the air conditioning when it's on. I forget that I've left it on, and it's really it's really loud. And people tell me, how can I post my temperature blanket? It's all caught up. How can I post my temperature blanket? Post my temperature blanket. It's all caught up. What do you mean post? Do you mean post a photo of it? Is that what you mean? Oh, I see what you mean. How can you post it on like Facebook or something, or Instagram? Well, on Instagram, you have to find a way to post it on your page, and then you hashtag us. You get those little hashtags. It looks like that. That's what the hashtags look like. Oh, that's what they look like to me. And then you hashtag Wow Crochet Designs as one word. And then usually I get a notification that tells me someone's tagged you. I go there and I check it out and I say a nice little comment usually. On Facebook, you need to go on our page at Wow Crochet Designs. And if you're not sure how to post a picture, just send me a private message and I'll guide you through it. I did that with the lovely Julie here, who's listening to us in the background because she has some family commitments. But I did that with Julie, and lo and behold, 5 minutes later, she had it posted on our channel. So send a private message if you want to Wow Crochet Designs, and I'll guide you through how to post it. What I do is I take some screenshots and I send them to you. Right, this is what you do. Go there, and go there, and then post your. It's easy, yeah. Oh, who's going? I've missed. Oh, I've missed. Okay, I'm here. I'm going to go and eat. Oh, Bonnie, enjoy your meal. Have fun. Middle Earth in a TV program. Seriously? Yeah, I know. On FB page, yes. A picture on FB, Facebook, you mean, Pamela, yeah? Send me a private message, honey, on Facebook. Look up Wow Crochet Designs on Facebook. It's the same look as it is on YouTube. It's got the same green logo thingy, which may change in the future because we've changed our logo, haven't we? But I haven't changed it on YouTube yet, and I haven't changed the logo on Facebook yet. So there we go. But if you get onto Facebook and you see Wow Crochet Designs on Facebook, send me a message at private. There's like a messenger there, say message, and then I will actually guide you through it. I'll send you some pictures and I'll guide you through it. So there you go. I have actually sent another lady a message. I hope she's watching. She sent some mail. I've been trying to show you guys the mail, but it seems like there's some personal things there. I don't know if she wants you to see. So I'm going to leave that. If you know who you are, please message me on Facebook. I did message you. Please message me on Facebook and we will talk about whether we can show that. Otherwise, I'll just keep it for my own personal benefits. So there you go. And it's whenever you guys send me something, I do tend to pop the cards up here. I may start clearing them out, getting ready for the next few months because lots of yarn is coming in and I need that space. Don't you love it? The yarn is coming. Everybody out the way. Mary's yarn's coming. But there you go. And I know that there's a section there I want to keep for something important. That's all I'm saying. That little section. I want to move Guy and everybody out the back. And right there, I want to have something there. Something there. Something, anything. It's something that's coming and you'll hear about it when it comes. Because some of our projects here, if you didn't know this, some of them are mystery projects. And those are the fun ones. Those are the ones that you don't know what you're making until you're halfway through and you think, wait a minute, I know what this is. But usually I let the cat out of the bag halfway through the video explaining what it is. As you do. But you know what? I think the mystery project pack of yarn will go right there. Ooh, she's dizzy. We'll go right there. And we're going to be we're going to need that space. I'm going to clear that space. Maybe I can pop it right up the top where the tea cozy is. If you haven't seen that tea cozy, that was a tea cozy we made during Christmas. And I made 2 types, one with wool and one with cotton, I think, from memory. Yes, I made one with wool and cotton. So they're up there. That's up there. The link to that tea cozy will actually be in the description box down below of this live after the live. And the reason is that way we can actually wait. Oh, I can't do it while the live's going. I probably could. Maybe I should bring the other phone here one day and have a look, have a play. I'll have a play. I'll have a play. Let's play. How many times did I say that? Yeah, I might try that in the future. And then the lovely Karen recently did something where she copied a link to my live and popped it on her group that she has on Facebook. And she did that while the live was still on. And I didn't know that you could do that. I thought you couldn't copy the live until the live was finished. But now I know you can. So I should bring that little, smaller phone in here and use that to copy the link over to Facebook when the live is in the middle of being the live. Am I saying too much? I'm saying too much. I'm going to have another drink, guys. I need a drink. I'm very thirsty. All right. So we've come up with the ideas of Kobo cotton, Tencel cotton, I don't know if I'm saying that right, and Benet cotton. I use a lot of Bendigo. Look at a Bendigo Wool and Mills cotton. This is all Bendigo. All that is Bendigo cotton. So I'll still be using it for the channel. Don't you worry about that. And I'll be using a lot of it as stash busting projects that we will be making throughout the next month. Well, this month, not the next month, because March is our stash busting month. And I also remember mentioning that I thought it was October, but I think at the back of this book, actually, I think that June is also our stash busting month. If I can find it. Hello. I can't find it. Oh, here it is. Okay. No, it's okay, Mary. I can take the Bendigo Wool and Milk. Oh, we got a lot of projects here, Kiki. Anyway, they are going to get used. So I've put down that June is our scrap. I call it a scrap busting. Get it right, Mary. A scrap busting month. Yeah, June. Did I do it in October as well? Let's go to October. I don't know why I've got October on the brain. Yes, I have. I said we're going to start Christmas projects in October this year. We're going to get ahead of ourselves. Plus, I have something special happening this year. Christmas. We love Christmas. And we're going to do more stash busting projects in October. A lot of stash busting projects. The reason is because we have our Halloween video in October, and I actually do a lot of projects for Halloween for the video. We might just do 1 or 2 projects this year for that and just have our fun video and not overdo the projects. I think every year I do quite a few projects for Halloween. Last year we focused on Stanley the Spider. I cannot believe last year we focused on him, and this year he might be gone. It's terrible, isn't it? But anyway, Middle Earth End, there is all sorts of rubbish on TV. Nothing seems to be off limits. So I don't know why that came up. Oh, because of that thing. Yeah. So in October, we will only have maybe 2 projects for our Halloween video that we're going to do. And our Halloween video is a fun video. It's something that it's just a funny video. It's not really a crochet video as such. It's more a funny video about crochet in general, or it uses crochet words to make the video sound funny. Like, I don't know. I can't remember now what we did in 2020. I can't remember it. I'll have to redo it. No, I want to do a different one this year. It's going to be a different Halloween video this year, something very unusual. There are definitely things I'd never watch. I tend to fall asleep in front of that box. I really don't like it, The idiot box, we call it here. I don't know if it's the same name everywhere else. In fact, I used to read books a lot, and before I did a lot of crochet, I always done crochet, but I used to read books a lot, and I would actually fall asleep after the first hour of reading books, even the books I really liked. So anything that takes the focus away from real life, and then I fall asleep. Okay, Mary, don't cry. Stanley is in spider heaven. I know. It's been a little bit sad for me because I'm the one who's, I like to say he talked to me in his own weird way, because he was always on the glass watching me every morning make the sandwiches for school, make the lunches for school, the school run, if you will. Oh, I don't have to do that anymore. Oh. My grandfather always called it the idiot box. Elaine, you're from the US, aren't you? I thought it was just Australia that called it the idiot box. Oh, well, there you go. I don't know. Don't forget, guys, on Monday, we're going to get our gorgeous little stubby holder, bottle holder. I pop my water bottle in there just for fun. I don't think it's big enough for a water bottle. I think for a water bottle, you need to make it a lot larger. Now, we are going to be doing a stash busting water bottle cover here. You're from the US, yeah. Okay, that's interesting because I thought it was just an Australian thing that called it connection. Oh, did you guys just lose me for a couple of minutes? A minute, a second? We call it the idiot box too. Oh, you do there as well in the UK. Did you guys lose me? Because I lost it. Just kept saying, oh, we're reconnecting. Yeah, well, we're back now, but I'm on my way out anyway. Look at the time. We have been on this live for an hour and 55 minutes. Guys, it is time to finish off. Ancient history, yeah. I just call it a TV. I like to call it TV a lot, yeah. All right, guys. We are going to head off, I think. I think that internet's telling me you have just done way too much talking today. Get off. So that's what it's telling me. Catch you all later. Yes, we are going to make this gorgeous little stubby holder for St. Patrick's Day. Also, don't forget, guys, if you wanted to make our pin cushion for St. Patrick's Day, I'll pop a link to that one in this live after the live is complete. And also a link on this video when you get this one as well. So I'll be talking about that as well. So you have other things you can make for St. Patrick's Day if you don't want to make our little stubby holder, bottle thing holder. But then there you go. That's Monday. Now, what did I say was happening? I didn't say, did I? I didn't say. I never finished it, did I? Oh, dear. Oh, dear. What do you do? What do you do? I said, I don't know. I can't find it. It's gone. It's gone. Oh well, someone lost my page. And oh, look how many pages it was. Just talk amongst yourselves for a minute, guys. Oh, here it is. Oh well. Have a great weekend. Yes. On Thursday or Friday, one of those days, you will get your very first stash busting project. It will be the bottle carrier. So you'll have a little shoulder strap and it'll have a little bottle case thing. You put your bottle in there, and that will be our very first stash busting project. You will need a DK weight in cotton or a number 3 thread or 8-ply here in Australia. All right. And don't forget to watch the Mardi Gras. Thanks, Kiki. All right. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget, if you have not subscribed to the channel, subscribe and click all to receive all notifications. And we will see everybody on our very next tutorial, also on our Wednesdays live at 4 p.m. Melbourne, Australia time. And I would like to say ciao for now. Ciao, 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 ciao. Bye. Be good. Bye all.